Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to a Get It All Done video. Today I had quite a productive day, so I thought I would film it all for you guys and share it with you. I've actually got quite a busy week, but today I was just at home so I could tick things off of my to-do list and I had so much to get done. So I ended up swapping out all of my summer and spring clothes for my autumn and winter ones. I did a ton of laundry. I also tackled our oven, which hasn't been cleaned since we had our new kitchen put in over a year ago, so it really did need it. So I cleaned the oven, I decluttered the kids' toys. I'm also going to show you a delicious meal idea in this video and a dessert idea as well. Yeah, so I hope you guys really enjoy this video. If you do, give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new around here, I would absolutely love you to subscribe for more content like this. I post twice a week and I would absolutely love to have you. But with all that said, let's get into today's video. Okay, so first up, I'm going to put some makeup on and just get ready for the day. I've actually already done the school run with no makeup on, and then I thought I would just actually put some on because I have a Zoom call first thing this morning. So normally when I do my makeup, I put on my favorite podcast and I will watch it on YouTube actually and just take it all in. I love Diary of the CEO. You guys probably know that. I listen to it every week. And I also love other podcasts as well. Like there's so many mummy ones I love, like Happy Mum, Happy Baby. Yeah, I listen to some true crime ones as well. I just really am enjoying podcasts at the moment. Then I'm going to start with the biggest task of the day and something I've been meaning to do for ages, and that is to put all of my spring and summer clothes into storage and then to organize all of my autumn and winter clothes. We've had such a warm September, so I haven't done this, but the other day it was actually getting a little bit cold and felt like autumn, so I pulled all of my winter clothes out of the loft, and honestly it's just been this huge mess in my bedroom ever since, so I will show you that in a second. I'm just looking through all of my drawers and things hanging up and just pulling out any spring and summer clothes. So yeah, this is the mess that we have been living with for about 2 days. I've just been super busy, haven't got round to organizing it. So that is the main thing I'm going to do this morning. I'm also just going to quickly put our sheets into the wash because I need to clean our bed sheets, and I thought, oh, if I do it early then it can actually just be hanging and drying. Today it is actually quite nice out as well today. But yeah, then I'm just going to go through all of my clothes. I've got like some drying in the room. I'm going to take that out, and this is such a good opportunity for me also to look through everything and think, will I wear that this season? Like, do I actually need this anymore? And especially for my spring and summer clothes, it's a great opportunity for me to think, have I even worn that this summer? Do I need to keep that? So I'm really kind of going through each item and thinking about whether I want to keep it or donate it or sell it, something like that. So yeah, this was quite a big task. It honestly took me a couple of hours, but I am so glad that I finally managed to do it. I'm also going through my drawers and reorganizing them. I love these little dividers that I have in each drawer. It kind of makes them like 3 separate compartments. I'm also taking all of my denim shorts out, and then I finally got ready for the day and I'm going to put some laundry on. And today I'm going to use the Ariel Platinum Gel formula because it's really tough on stains, and I've definitely been finding that we've had more stains, been more mud, grass stains, things like that, and this has extra stain removal within it, and it works really well even on a cold wash. So I'm going to wash some bedding and clothes today. I'm really hoping to get this stain out. One of the boys slide tackled the other on the wet grass, and we've got this huge mud stain that I'm hoping we can get out. I've also been struggling with their socks. They've just been running out into the garden in their white socks, getting them super muddy as well. So I'm going to wash all of that today, but hard stains like this have a higher melting point, so it's more difficult to get them out on a cold wash, but I found that this Ariel Platinum Gel really does work. And something else that I really like about it is that it's quite easy to control when you're doing the laundry, because all you have to do is simply squeeze the gel bottle into this lid, like rather than mess around with like a messy liquid that you pour into the drawer. I feel like it's thicker, it's easier to squeeze this gel liquid, and with gels, less is definitely more. They're really powerful and concentrated, so there's some guidance on the packaging of how much to use, but I would say a little really does go a long way. So just fill up the cap like this, and then you place that on top of the clothes or sheets that you want to wash, and you get a brilliant clean even on a cold wash. So I'm just going to wash this at 30, and Ariel Platinum Gel has twice the stain removal power versus liquids even on a cold wash, and it's super easy to use. As I said, it's not messy, you don't have to put detergent in the drawer or anything. Yes, but anyway, with the power of editing, my laundry is already done. I so wish that this could be the case in real life, but there you go. This is how the t-shirt is looking now, nice and clean. So I'm really pleased with that. I'm gonna hang this up to dry, but I'll put some more information in the description if you wanna find out more about the Ariel Platinum Gel. That will be there. And now I'm gonna just hang up the rest of this clean laundry. It's actually raining outside now, so I'm going to do my usual and hang the sheets over my bed. Who knew that this framed bed would also be the perfect like place to dry my laundry? But yeah, I'm just gonna hang all of that up, and then I'm also gonna take some laundry out of the tumble dryer. I try to avoid using it too much, but I did put a few items in there, so I'm just gonna take them out and fold them.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
Okay, so I'm finally done my closet, so I thought I would show you a bit of an after. I actually got the step stool from downstairs, and then I dusted up here, and then I put all the shoes back and everything. But yeah, it's looking a lot more organized in here, and now I've got all my autumn sweaters. I've actually put quite a few down here as well because they're just so chunky to hang up. And then I've also sorted out all of my drawers. So I've got all my little drawer dividers, got like my vests, my pajamas, my bras. I've got some of my trousers in here, and then I've got lots of like workout wear and t-shirts and stuff all in here. So yeah, it's looking a lot better, and now I don't have to just have a choice of summer dresses. I've actually got some of my autumn bits as well. So yeah, that's a big job ticked off my list, so I'm really pleased. Okay, and next up, I'm going to clean my oven. I noticed the other day that it was actually getting quite dirty, and the door is as well, and this grill is pretty gross. So it's all just in need of a really good clean. So I thought I would show you how I do it. It's super simple to do. Yeah, this is the brown kind of screen and how it's looking. There is one compartment on this oven we haven't even used. And before I do that, I actually got sidetracked and I looked at the rugs near the oven, and I thought, oh my god, they're really dirty. So I'm also going to chuck them into the washing machine. We have a washing machine downstairs for things like this, dog towels, shoes, all kinds of things. We use it for tea towels. It's actually really handy. So anyway, I'm going to turn that on, and then I'm going to start taking everything out of the oven for these little like grill racks and the racks in the oven as well. I'm going to soak them in hot water and some washing up liquid as well. This grill was actually really greasy. There's quite a bit of fat on it, so I thought I would just get all of the fat off of it first, because obviously I don't want that to go down the drain. So yeah, I'm going to soak all of that, and then when it comes to what I actually clean the oven with, I'm going to make up a really simple paste. It's just baking soda or bicarbonate of soda, and then a little bit of washing up liquid, and then a little bit of water as well. You just make that into a little paste, and then you can almost like paint that onto the really like gross bits of your oven. So I think I used a spatula and a spoon, but I'm going to put it on all the stuff that's like really hard to get off, and I'm also going to put that on the door as well. And then I'm going to leave that for like a good hour to just let it do its thing. And then after about an hour, I'm actually going to use my scraper. This is such a handy cleaning tool to have. I actually bought it for one of the Hack Your Homes that I was doing. It works so well on glass for your oven or your hob as well. It really gets all of the brown bits off, or if you ever have any really like tough pieces of food, or you just need like a scraper. It's amazing. I got it online. I'll link it if you guys are interested, but I have found it really handy because that glass you couldn't really see through it, and it's really helped. So I'm just going to scrape it all off, and then I'm also going to wash it all off as well. And then I used this on the bottom of the oven, and you can see everything that's coming up. There's just bits of food. It was actually pretty satisfying and pretty gross as well, but I'm so pleased with how this oven turned out. So once I did all of the scraping, and I also ended up using a spoon for these bits as well, then I'm also going to give it a good rinse with just like some water and some washing up liquid, and I'm just going to rinse it out a few times, because if you don't get all of that solution, then when it dries you'll see like little white bits of the baking soda. So I'm going to rinse it a few good times.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet, huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder. Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the...
Right, the next thing I wanted to do is tidy up the playroom a little bit. Whenever I show me tidying this room, people will always say, you got to get the kids involved, and they do. Like, they're really good at tidying up, but I find when I'm decluttering and they're here, I just can't part with anything because they want to keep everything. So I'm just gonna have a quick look. Really, I just want to get the sides back to looking a little bit tidier. It's still really messy from the weekend and Jackson's birthday. I'm just gonna have a really quick declutter in here. Okay, so that was me being optimistic before I had even started, but spoiler, it was not a quick declutter. This took me hours. I also roped Matt into helping me because when you start something, it just couldn't have been a quick clean. I needed to go through every single cupboard, every single drawer, and the more we got into it, the more we couldn't turn back. So we pulled everything out of every cupboard, but it was well worth doing because we did find quite a few things they don't play with anymore and that we could get rid of, a few things to sell, a few things to donate, and actually a few things we even put into the loft for our grandbabies, which I can't even believe I'm saying. But there was a few toys that were really sentimental, really good quality, and I just thought I can't part with these things. So I've put it into the loft in boxes, and in about 20 years time, hopefully, we'll be able to get it back out. If I have no grandchildren, I'll donate it at that stage. But we had this really lovely wooden train set, and also some really lovely wooden blocks as well. So I thought I'm gonna hang on to those. And I've also put all the boys' baby books in the loft as well. So one day if they have kids, like we're gonna have loads of stuff that they can play with, and they'll be like super retro by then.
Oh, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter. Lose gravity, I'm swimming in the quicksand. Up to my knees. Keep losing sleep, I'm at extreme at midnight. So hard to please. Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder. You know, sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the low, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter.
That took way longer than I thought it was going to, but I've had such a good clear out. I added some clear organizers as well to kind of separate a few things. I've actually cleared out so much. I have a few free cupboards now. So this is where all the board games and puzzles are, and you can actually see where everything is. All the names are facing this way. This is all the Xbox, PlayStation stuff. And then in here, we've got loads of Rubik's Cubes, fidgets, things like that. And over here we've got all of the drawing stuff, which was such a mess. So that's a bit more organized, and they can find like the table tennis rackets when they want to. They're often like, where's the balls, where's the everything? So yeah, we've got play mags, Sabutio, like there's so much more room now. And then up here I've put lots of the Lego. There was so much Lego to organize, but yeah, it's just generally looking so much better. So yeah, I'm really pleased. Look at that, look at all that space. And then also over here, so yeah, I've got loads more room. I have not touched the pens. I feel like there are just so many pens that I'm actually going to leave it to Caleb and Jackson to sort out when they get back. They actually kind of love doing stuff like that, so I'm just gonna let them sort through what pens do we actually need, what do we not need, and how can we organize them. So yeah, that is something for another day. Okay, so by now it is time to start on dinner. So tonight I'm making potato wedges and sausage rolls and beans as well. If you saw my grocery haul and meal prep, you may have seen me talk about that I was going to make this as part of our meal plan this week. It's really easy to make and my kids just really like it. So for the sausage rolls, I've got puff pastry, sausage meat, courgette, a carrot and an egg. And all you do is grate one whole carrot and then about half a courgette, because it grates to so much comes from half a courgette. And then you mix the grated veg in with the sausage meat, and it's kind of hidden in the puff pastry. So if you have a fussy eater, this is such a good meal for them to try, because often they'll just see the pastry on the outside and they won't really be looking for the veg. So yeah, I'm just going to mix this all up with my hands, so then it looks like this. And then I'm just going to roll out the puff pastry, and what I do is just cut it right down the middle and then spoon the sausage mixture into the puff pastry. I should have mentioned I did season the sausage meat as well, and you could add herbs or whatever you want, but you just do it all the way down. And then to secure it, I tend to just use a fork and kind of just squish the ends like that, and that holds it all together. And then I also do a little egg wash just to it kind of makes it glossy and like a lovely color. So I'm also going to do an egg wash, and then you can pretty much cut these to any size that you want. Like if you wanted to have really big ones, you could, or if you wanted these more for snacks, you could cut them up really small. I'm just doing them somewhere in the middle, and my boys will have between 2 or 3 and then some wedges, and then some beans as well. And I'm just going to pop them into the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes on about 200. And then they look like this, and they are so delicious. We also made more so that we had extra for snacks, and this is how we served them. But yeah, it's a really nice dinner, and the boys seem to like them, which is what I'm going for. And the fact that there are some hidden veggies is even better. So we actually sat outside because it was really nice this evening, and we're just making the most of it because we know this is probably like the last few days of summer and the warmer weather. But yeah, the kids actually ate really well tonight. But watching this footage, I couldn't believe how much Caleb was playing with a ball. I didn't even know he had one, and how fidgety Jackson is. So we've now had dinner, and we're gonna make this popcorn dessert. We're gonna give it a try. So it's popcorn, M&Ms, chocolate, marshmallows. It's called the kitchen sink. My friend just sent me her cookbook. So we're gonna try this dish.
Friend.
Yay! I've never really.
YouTube friend.
Okay, kids, we need. So come off that football. Right, yeah, because you're gonna fall into the flame. Okay, ready? So we're gonna put it on. Jax, watch this. Okay, you put it on, and I'll put the lid on because it's gonna start popping. Okay, so we're doing 100 grams. Okay, I think it will. Wait a sec. If I turn it down a bit, I just don't really know.
Ready to roller skate.
Bang!
If you shake it, does it go faster?
I just was worried that the ones sitting there are going to burn. Yeah, so anyway, we had loads of fun watching the popcorn, and then once that was all done, we added in marshmallows, chocolate chips, chocolate, and you can basically add anything in that you have. That's why it's called the kitchen sink. So you kind of mix it together, and then you turn the heat off, and then you put the lid on so it all kind of melts together, and it was really delicious. We added M&Ms as well. But that is everything that I wanted to share with you guys today in this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and it gave you a little bit of inspiration. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.